Hey everybody, Tim Jordan here with another free Selling on Walmart video. In this video, we're talking about the onboarding process. This is everything you need to know kind of step by step for getting through the process and getting all set up ready to sell. All right, so after you've been accepted onto Walmart, it's time to start setting up your account. You're going to receive an email with a link to create your account. All right, the URL is seller.walmart.com. You need to be able to get logged into your account and start the onboarding process as soon as possible, within a week, preferably 2 to 3 days at the most. The reason for that is if they have accepted you, but they don't see you actually going through the onboarding process, they might not take you seriously, and your account can go inactive if you don't immediately begin the onboarding process. So once you're ready to get going, you need to complete the 8-part onboarding process. You need to enter the company info, customer service information, contact, shipping system, return policy, privacy policy, tax info, and then create your first listings. You're also going to have to get paid. And with Walmart, you currently have 2 options. You have Payoneer and Hyperwallet. Those are the 2. You're going to have to create an account with those. And those will set up your virtual receiving accounts so that when you actually get paid from Walmart, the money can drop into there. All right, your company info. You have to choose your store name. Your store name does not need to be your business name. It does not need to be your brand name. Just like on Amazon, this is a completely ambiguous name. This can be nearly anything. Again, don't stress out over this. You can actually go back and change it later. But this doesn't have to match a specific private label brand name you have or your actual legal business entity name. Just come up with a store name that people can search for on Walmart and that you will be recognized by. You're going to upload that logo. Your logo size needs to be 400 by 50 pixels. Again, don't go crazy on this. It's just a storefront logo. If you come up with a crazy name that's pretty ambiguous, you can go over to Fiverr, Upwork, or like 99 Designs if you want to get fancy and create a little bit more robust logo. But you have to have some sort of logo. Again, not your legal business entity name. Does not have to be your brand name. This could be anything that you want it to be. You can create something almost completely made up. All right, then you're going to get into customer service. Of course, you've already chosen your store name. Here, you're actually going to type in your customer service policy. This is like we've got a little example here. Our goal is to provide our customers with the best shopping and customer service experience. Please contact us at X with any info. Look, you can go through and you can find really great examples of customer service policies online. You can Google that stuff. They just want 4 or 5 sentences here that buyers can see if they search your store name to see what your official customer service policy is. The next part is you have to manage your contacts. Within your customer service profile, you're going to list a phone number and an email address. Remember that. Now, I suggest if you don't have like an office phone, get a Google phone number and then get just an ambiguous address to whatever domain you own, right? So you can buy a domain for very inexpensively, $15 a month, and you can set up an email that's info or sales at the domain name. You can also use Google email address. Just make sure it's not your primary personal one. Make sure it's timsbusiness@gmail.com or whatever your name is, but you get my point. Make sure that you are monitoring it though. If you set up a secondary email and you don't check it very often, you get yourself in trouble by not responding in a timely manner to customer service inquiries. All right, then you're going to set up your shipping template. This is pretty cool. This is pretty simple. Once you get into the system, you'll see exactly how this works. It's kind of intuitive. But once you know where you're shipping from, whether it's yourself, whether it's 3PLs, you're going to put in the information that the customer will see that describes your shipping policies, your shipping speeds, all that good stuff. So shipping template is very, very intuitive on Walmart.com. You shouldn't have any problems there. The next thing, you're going to set up your return policy and address. Your return policy is basically going to be copy and paste nearly from anything else, right? I always select that I'll manually issue all refunds within the 48 hours after receiving the returned items, just to make sure there's not something crazy, because sometimes people claim they want a refund for something that doesn't necessarily need to be claimed, and I don't want Walmart doing that for me. Now, just make sure if you do select that option that you're actually making sure that's getting done. If you go on vacation or something, turn that feature off. The address where things are going to be returned to can be a warehouse, can be your 3PL, it can be your house or your business address if you're based in the U.S. If you're not based in the U.S., but you have a U.S. entity, make sure it's going to an actual physical warehouse and they know that returns are coming there. That way they can check that out for you and they kind of expect those to be landing. Next thing is the privacy policy. You need to make a guaranteed policy saying that your information and the buyer's information stays secure, okay? basically say something like the template we've got here, including all customer transaction and information is used internally and not used for marketing purposes. This is very important. You can't just start spamming these people with your brand emails. Their buyer information has to stay private. Okay, the next thing is sales taxes. Only the states listed on this slide in black will collect and submit the taxes. The ones in blue, you have to do yourself. There's only a few states, and this list is actually getting smaller. And a lot of these actually listed here are not even states. They're places like the Mariana Islands or the Virgin Islands or Guam, right? American Samoa. There are a lot of service providers that will take care of this for you. All right, so now that you've completed your partner profile, the next step is to create your first listing. That's going to be in the next video. It's a really exciting state and a really exciting stage to get this going. Congratulations on getting this far, and we look forward to hearing your success on getting this first listing set up and getting your first sale. Make sure that you do check out the free Facebook group, Selling on Walmart. Check out sellingonwalmart.com and check out our free videos on the Private Label Legion YouTube channel. See you guys on the next one.